Hello, hello. Pete's Packs here with a another opening video of collector's boosters. This time we're doing Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Um, Now I bought these at release, but because there was, a global pandemic going on at the time, um, I never opened them. Just kind of shoved them in a closet, along with pretty much all of the standard stuff that I've bought over the last several years. Um, you know, Before the pandemic, I was um, working in a city pretty far from the LGS that I normally go to, and there wasn't one close by that I really wanted to play at, and I was working all the time. So for about a year and a half before the pandemic, wasn't really opening the stuff I was getting, but I was still getting stuff. Then the pandemic happened, so got a bit of backlog actually to go through. Um, the last set I got to really play in standard in earnest, um, it's probably Dominaria. Not Dominaria United, but Dominaria. Um, so yeah, but without further ado, let's see what we get in our Innistrad Midnight Hunt Collector's Box. Also, um, Happy New Year, everyone! This is our first full-length or long-form video of 2023, and again, here's that shiny collector's box. All right, so far I've opened 10 packs of Midnight Hunt for shorts. They were actually all prize packs that I've gotten from Standard over the last year. So let's see what we get from some collector's boosters. Now, I'm assuming these have a special treatment. Oh, I love that these are just regular booster packs and not those weird, super thick foil packs that they started doing with Crimson Vow. Oh, that's actually really nice. I know that shouldn't make me as happy as it does, but I struggle so much opening those other packs. So we got Unruly Mob foil, Novice Occultist, Unblinking Observer, Eaten Alive. Wow, that's actually really good. Huh. Wonder why that doesn't seem why that hasn't been seeing much play in Standard recently. Dryad's Revival, Cassig Naturalist, which is of course a flip card, becomes Lord of the Uvenwald. Huh, that's really good too. And apparently this one is rather miscut. Another one of those blacked out or black and white full art lands. And our first rare is a foil Fateful Absence. That's the first Fateful Absence we've opened. And there is a Celestial Judgment from the Commander set, and a Pithing Needle that is borderless. I did not know Pithing Needle was in the format. Pithing Needle, that is the first one we've pulled. Outland Liberator. Oh, that's a really cool treatment. Bird Admirer. Very cool treatment. Tovolar, Dire Overlord. Is this? Yep, that transforms into Tovolar the Midnight Scourge. Let's see. Tovolar. The number on that is not going to help me. That is our second Tovolar. Or Tovolar. rather. Shady Traveler, which flips into Stalking Predator. And then we have a foil showcase Ludwig Necrogenius. That is our first Ludovic. And a foil beast token, spirit token. Very nice. All right. I'll put that over there. And in our second collector's booster, we have Thraben Exorcism, Stolen Vitality, Unruly Mob, which has been reprinted several times, Tavern Smasher, which is the backside of Tavern Ruffian. It's interesting that that was collated backwards. Root Coil Creeper, I wonder why that's not seeing play. Spellrune Painter, and that flips into Spellrune Howler. Really cool full art mountain. Haunted Ridge foil. Let's see, Haunted Ridge is 263. That is our first Haunted Ridge. And we have Shadowkin, which is from the Commander set. We have Slaughter Specialist. Let's see, Slaughter Specialist. That is our first one, but where is it? Slaughter Specialist. Tireless Hauler, which flips into Dire Strain Brawler. We have Fangblade Brigand, which flips into Fangblade Eviscerator. We have the Showcase Suspicious Stowaway, which that is our first one, I believe. Suspicious Stowaway, which flips into Seafaring Werewolf. Huh. Then we have Burly Breaker, which flips into Dire Strain Demolisher. Then we have a Dinnick, Pious Apprentice, the showcase version. Let's see, that is our first Dinnick. Right. And a Spider Wolf token. Collector's Booster number 3. Have a No Way Out, which is just a strictly better Mind Rot. Celestus Sanctifier. Stuffed Bear. Okay. Novice Occultist. Unnatural Moonrise. Ambitious Farmhand. A gorgeous island. dude holding a torch. We get a Malevolent Hermit. That is our second Malevolent Hermit. A Wall of Mourning, just from the commander set. A Dire Strain Rampage. This is our first Dire Strain Rampage. Huh. Interesting. Candlegrove Witch, which is the card on the art for the card on the collector's boosters. Shady Traveler, which turns into Stalking Predator. Then we get Gissa Glorious Resurrector. Huh. I wonder why that's not seeing play. Let's see. Gissa Glorious Resurrector. There it is. Gissa, that is our first Gissa. Then we have Dawnheart Wardens. And Lord of the Forsaken, which is a foil mythic. Huh. Not what I was expecting out of a big old demon. Lord of the Forsaken. That is our first one. Then we have a bird zombie token. I guess Gissa's not seeing play because of Shieldbird? Maybe? Fighting for the same spot. I mean, there's so much good black in Standard right now. We have, in pack number 4, we have Clarion Cathars, Drownyard Amalgam, Foil Consider, very nice, a Stalking Predator, which was miscollated, which is a Shady Traveler, Ominous Roost, Cathar's Call, a really cool forest. We get Curse of Leeches. Let's see, 94. That is our first Curse of Leeches. And it flips into a Leeching Lurker. Huh. Interesting. We have Ruinous Intrusion, just from the commander set. We have Falkenrath Pit Fighter. That is our first Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Tavern Ruffian, which flips into Tavern Smasher. Then we have Sereth, the Viper's Fang. This was used in previous Standard alongside the 2-drop that gave all of your Death Touchers effectively infect. So it's interesting. So Sereth, the Viper's Fang, that is our first one. We get another Bird Admirer. And Ghoulhauler's Harvest. I believe that is our second Ghoulhauler's Harvest. That is our second. then a devil zombie token. All right. On to pack number 5. Get a foil Return to Nature. Hedge Witch's Mask. Evolving Wilds. Gavany Silversmith. Contortionist Troop. Oh, that is very cool art. Huh. Outland Liberator, which flips into Frenzied Trapbreaker. A really cool island. A little, with a spear there. And a foil Storm the Festival. Now, I've heard that's actually pretty good. Let's see, Storm the Festival. That is our first one. Although, admittedly, I do have a playset of these from the whole set that's just in black and white. That's a combination of Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, and I can't remember the name of it for some reason. Then we have Visions of Ruin, just from the Commander set. Smoldering Egg. Let's see, that is our first Smoldering Egg. It turns into Ashmouth Dragon. Okay. We have Spellrune Painter. Turns into Spellrune Howler. We have Shady Traveler. Alright, now we have Rem Carolus? Rem Carolus? Stalwart Slayer. If a spell would deal damage to you or another permanent you control, prevent that damage. If a spell would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much +1 instead. That's interesting. Alright, so Rem Carolus. That is our first Rem. A foil Flame Braid Brigand. Hey, Renin 7. Foil Borderless. That's our first Renin 7. And I am going to put that in a sleeve. I'm going to put that off to the side. I actually want to use that in one of my standard decks. Then we have a really cool zombie token. That is an XX with Menace. And human token. That really cool flaming pumpkin art. So that's their version of a jack-o'-lantern. Alright, on to pack number 6. Well, that opened strangely. We have Plummet, Flare of Faith, Hedrich's Mask, Return to Nature, Purifying Dragon, Diagraph Rebirth, another really cool swamp. I like that. Especially all the birds up in the top. Then we get grafted identity. Huh. Grafted identity. That is our first one of those. We have a curse of unbinding. It's from the commander set. We have Triska Decaphile. Interesting. Kind of want to build a deck around that now. Triska Decaphile. That's our first Triska Decaphile. Triska Deca, of course, meaning 13. Hound Tamer, which flips into Untamed Pup. Then we have Bird Admirer, seen before, and a Borderless Teferi who slows the sunset. That's actually our second Teferi who slows the sunset, I believe. Yes, yes it is. Which is funny because I just picked up 4 of the blacked out versions of this, so that's kind of funny. I'll put that off to the side so I can put it in a sleeve. We have a Shady Traveler and an Adeline Resplendent Cathar, which I will also. Hey, Renin 7 foil Renin 7 emblem to go along with our Renin 7. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the sleeve because I know those are a pain to find. We'll go ahead and sleeve up our Adeline and our Teferi. All right. That was a really good pack. We're only halfway through. Now we're on pack number 7. We've got Sun Gold Barrage, which is just a strictly worse destroy evil. Blade Brand, Homestead Courage, Winged Shredder, which is the backside of Bird Admirer, which was miscollated. That's our third miscollated flip card in 7 packs. Okay, Phantom Carriage, Village Watch, really cool planes, and Wake to Slaughter. Let's see, that is 250. That is our first Wake to Slaughter. That is really cool art. All the coffins coming up out of the ground, or I guess possibly even falling from the sky. We have Tomb Tyrant, which is from the Commander set. A second Fateful Absence, this time borderless. Dawnheart Wardens. Harvesttide Infiltrator. We get a Reckless Stormseeker with the showcase art. I guess that's the showcase art. I don't actually know the name for the special treatment on this. Reckless Stormseeker, which becomes Storm Charged Slasher, which is a very hard name to say quickly. We have Tavern Ruffian and Sungold Sentinel, borderless foil. And that is our first Sungold Sentinel. Bat human token. All right. Pack number 8. We have Duel for Dominance. Tapping at the window. Huh. Interesting self-mill strategy there. Lamholt Harrier. Jack-o'-lantern. Apologies, I had a tickle in my throat there. Broodweaver. Borrowed Time. Foil Borrowed Time, actually. Another really cool swamp. I love the lands in this set. Our second Pithing Needle. Let's see. Pithing Needle, Pithing Needle, Pithing. There it is. Pithing Needle. Sigardian Zealot from the Commander set. Tainted Adversary, which I think may be the only one that's not really seeing play right now. I know the red one and the white one are seeing play. I don't think the blue one's seeing play. I don't think the black one's seeing play. I don't think the green one's seeing play. Let's see. Tainted Adversary. That is our first Tainted Adversary. Little unfortunate that that's a mythic. Candlegrove Witch. Harvesttide Infiltrator, which turns into Harvesttide Assailant. Hey, a borderless Arlen, the Pack's Hope, which flips into Arlen, the Moon's Fury. A foil Candlegrove Witch. Oh, sorry. Arlen, we need to mark down. That is our first Arlen. Can't Stay Away. Huh. Interesting. Oh, and a foil Teferi emblem. That's very nice. That's our first Can't Stay Away. And I am very happy about getting that because I actually use that Teferi often enough that I have emblemed him multiple times. And it seems like we're getting the foil emblem with the Planeswalkers, which is really nice to be able to pull those together. All right, this is pack 9. We have Might of the Old Ways. Excuse me. Search Party Captain. Immolation, which is a reprint from, I can't remember, I think it's Legends? It's either Legends or The Dark. I'm pretty sure it was from Legends, though. It was when it was originally printed. Evolving Wilds. Cathartic Pyre, which is a good combo piece. Or rather, it's used in several combo decks right now. Necrosynthesis. Full Art Mountain. Foil Memory Deluge. Now, admittedly, I do have a few playsets of Memory Deluge already, but I'm always happy to get more of them. Sigarda's Vanguard from the Commander set. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Speaking of the adversaries, this is actually one that does see play. It is our first Bloodthirsty Adversary. Outland Liberator, which does see a bit of play. Tireless Hauler. Another borderless overgrown farmland. That is our third overgrown farmland overall. I pulled two from the loose packs earlier. Those are shorts on the channel at this point. Baneblade Scoundrel, which turns into Baneclaw Marauder. Then we have Patrician Geist. Let's see. Oh, it's a nice little Spirit Lord. Okay. Let's see. Patrician Geist, that is our first one. And that is normally number 69. Nice. Then a very interesting Ooze Zombie token. All right, pack number 10. Apologies, by the way, apologies for the coughing and clearing my throat. My allergies have been going crazy the last few days because of the super cold and hot and cold and moderate temperatures again. Homestead Courage, Crawl from the Cellar, Soul Guide Griff, Hook Haunt Drifter, which is a miscollated. Again, it's strange that they have so many miscollated flip cards, which is normally Bait Hook Angler, Dualcraft Trainer, Dreadhound, Forest, beautiful forest. Love the birds and the boss that are just running up. A foiled Triskaidekaphile. That is our second Triskaidekaphile. We have Kyler Sigardian Emissary from the Commander set. Then a Borderless Champion of the Perished, which of course is a play on words of Champion of the Parish, which was the original version in white. Let's see, Champion of the Parish. This was also the, if I remember correctly, the Buy a Box promo. That is our second Champion of the Parish that we've pulled. Burly Breaker, which flips into Dire Strain Demolisher. Bird Admirer. Old Stick Fingers. What? I don't think I've ever seen this card. When you cast a spell, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards. Put all creature cards revealed this way into your graveyard, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Old Stick Fingers' power and toughness are each equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. What the heck? Alright, Old Stick Fingers. That is our first one of those. It's a very strange effect. Harvesttide Infiltrator, which turns into Harvesttide Assailant. And a Lear, Disciple of the Drowned. Showcase. Very cool. That is our first Lear. And then a Vampire with Trample, Lifelink, and Haste token, of course, and a Zombie Decayed token. Okay, I am going to sleeve that Lear, because I have an idea for a deck that I would like to put Lear into. And that is the first of the Lears that we've pulled. Also, of course, it's always nice to pull a foil mythic. Alright, on to pack 11. Alright, we've got Geistwave, Mounted Dread Knight, Neonate's Rush, Ardent Elementalist. Huh. So it's basically a Scrivener and an Anarchist shoved together for less than either, because I believe Scrivener costs 5, and I believe Anarchist also costs 5, for 1 less toughness, because I believe they're both 2/2s. Very cool. And it's a common, which, I mean, that would be nice on Pauper. Dawnheart Mentor. Nebelgast Intruder. Excuse me. Plains. Well, art, very cool. A second Tainted Adversary. Not really the adversary we'd like to see, but it's the one we get. Prowling Geistcatcher from the Commander set. Siphon Insight. Alright. That is our first Siphon Insight. Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Which does that? That does not flip. Okay. Tavern Ruffian. Lisa, Forgotten Archangel. Of course, the showcase art is very cool. I really like the kind of, excuse me, the black and white treatment that they did on these cards. That is our first Lisa, a Tireless Hauler, and a borderless foil Angel Fire Ignition. Wow. Angel Fire Ignition. Where is that? It's our first Angel Fire Ignition. I just need to find it on the list. There it is. 209. And a Bat Spirit Token. Alright. And for the 12th and final pack. We have, excuse me, we have Cathar Commando, Hobbling Zombie, Raven Exorcism, another miscollated flip card with Morning Apparition and Morning Patrol, Foil Fading Hope, might actually see play, Beloved Beggar, Fading Hope is played quite a bit in Standard. I mean, I might actually play that foil. Forest, Bloodline Culling. Let's see, that is our first Bloodline Culling. See, I'm not sure why they made it creature tokens. It could have just been target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn, or all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. But they've made a number of design decisions the last few years I don't really agree with. But it is what it is. That is our first Bloodline Culling. We have Curse of Obsession. Hey, it's what I have. Of course, from the Commander set. And there is Curse of Silence. Okay, Curse of Silence. That is our first Curse of Silence. We have Dawnheart Rejuvenator, Kessig Naturalist, which flips into Lord of the Uvenwald. I believe we got one of those earlier. A Borderless Rockfall Veil. That is our first Rockfall Veil. Another Dawnheart Rejuvenator. And Sigarda's Splendor. Huh. Had not seen that one before. Let's see. That is our first Sigarda's Splendor. And a Vampire Wolf token. Very cool. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. We got some really cool pulls and some stuff I'm actually really excited to play with. Uh, I like that got the foil emblems. I'm generally not huge on foils. I mean, just as a general case, because especially because of the quality of foils over the last few years. But I like foil emblems for some reason. Um, like I really like them. And I don't even know why. It's just because they're obnoxious to. I think it's probably because they're obnoxious to obtain most of the time. So I'm really excited that we pulled two of them. More so excited than just about anything else we pulled. But it was nice to get a Lear, another Lear, because I did actually need another Lear. I love the alternate treatment for Lisa, um, which I may actually end up playing. I'm not sure yet. I do know it sees quite a bit of play, and I've been considering an Esper list that runs Lisa. Um, the Adeline is great. Uh, got a few decks that I could go into, and on top of that, I've been thinking about building a new vintage cube, and the list that I have that I'm working from has an Adeline in it, so it would be nice to put an interesting version of it in it. Um, but yeah, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And Happy New Year's, everyone. This was fun. Um, I am looking to post at least one full length or one long form video, so longer than 5 minutes, which eh, probably longer than 20 minutes every day for 2023. And I'm looking to post 5 shorts every day for 2023. And unfortunately, we didn't hit our goal of 100 subscribers before the ball dropped. We actually hit exactly 50, so halfway there, um, which is really awesome that we've gotten up to 50, but also kind of unfortunate that we didn't hit the 100. I was really looking forward to giving away the Brothers War bundle to a random subscriber, but alas, we did not hit our goal. Um, but with New Year's come new goals. So um, if we can hit 250 subscribers by the end of January, so by midnight on January 31st, I know it's a little more than we had for December, but that goal didn't really start until more than halfway through the month, and we're already 20% there, so might as well make it a more challenging number. If we can get to 250 by the end of the month, um, we'll do, I don't know, a box. I'll send a box of Phyrexia All Is One to a random subscriber if we can get to 250 subscribers. Now, keep in mind, I do not make money off of this channel or any YouTube channel. This is my only one. Um, monetization doesn't start till over 1,000 subscribers. If one day this is able to pay for part of my magic habit, that would be awesome. But I'm not expecting it to ever get that far. Um, I'm just opening these because it's fun to open packs, and I would like to share that with everyone. Um, that and it also gives me a a outlet for complaining about the state of Magic and other games. Because sometimes you just need a friendly ear to complain to. And I can just think of this as shrieking into the void. Um, unless I start getting more comments, which I would love to. I would love to know in the comments what your hopes for 2023 are, and screw 2020 too. That year sucked. There was a lot of good stuff. There was also a lot of crappy stuff in 2022. So um, let's all make 2023 a much better year. All right. Well, as always, it was great to have you guys on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.